can't just say, oh.
Oh!
Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl
And your
Shar.
best friend Robert here from Movies and Stuff. On the livest collab action right now. We finna check out this Is Us right here. We finna see it in the IMAX. We finna see every little detail. Then we're gonna come back to you and tell you all about it. Not necessarily all about it, but it's a good movie. I know it's a good movie. I'm expecting all kind of social consciousness. I'm expecting this to think about things I never thought about in those ways before. I'm expecting my whole mind to be blown.
All right, well, guys, we're getting ready to go in, so we will see you after.
Okay, this is our happy faces going in. We might have different faces coming out. This is your best friend Robert here from Movies and Stuff.
And Shar from Beauty and Ashes. We're lit. Let's go. So we just finished watching Us, and I literally have no words. I forgot I drove here.
Okay, I need to gather myself. And that is a pun. No pun intended when I say I have to gather myself. We got to go gather ourselves before we can really just talk about this, because
there's a lot.
There's more questions than anything else by the end of this movie.
Yeah, and to do a review, like, I would like to be a little bit more clear-headed, but I have no idea what's going on. I feel like I have to see it like several more times before I figure. I don't know where my car is.
You have to see it at least twice.
At least twice. At least.
We are. We're not that way. We're definitely on this side. So let's go that way.
Okay, we're gonna go in a direction because I don't know where my car is.
This movie, Key. Peele, you did your damn dizzle on this one.
I literally am so messed up by this movie. It's not for the. I'm not saying for the faint of heart because it's scary.
It's not for the faint of mind.
Yeah, you gotta think. And if you,
this movie will make you think whether you like it or not.
Right. So if you think that you're gonna go into this movie just being like just entertained, you're not.
Okay, black people, listen, black people. It's not what you think.
It's not.
You get what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not what you think.
It's not at all what you think. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of you are going in, oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be so entertaining.
You know all the things that we say we going to do in these situations? I mean, Key, is it Key? No, Jordan, you did your damn dizzle. I like how you gave us what you gave us. It made sense. Even the things that didn't make sense in the part of the movie, by the end of the movie, it did make sense.
It did make sense to me. And I think that if anybody says,
I'm going to read a book.
If anybody says, oh, the movie was stupid, it was dumb.
That means they too stupid. That means that they couldn't figure it out, because there was a whole lot of symbolism.
Oh my God, too much.
But I don't even know all the symbols that I saw.
Too much. So we're gonna go get a break. I'm gonna figure out where the heck my car is, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna be in my apartment. We're probably gonna do like a mukbang situation or something. What he did, and then we're gonna do a review, or we're gonna try to do. I need to see this again. I need to see it again. There's no way I'm gonna be able to talk about this with sense because I don't know what I don't. So those of you who get it right off the bat, man, more power to you, because I obviously got to see it several more times to get all of what he was saying, because he was saying a lot. And if you think that there are some holes in the plot, just
go read a book that will fill in all the holes in the plot.
Not just that, recognize that Jordan Peele is trying to create a horror universe. And if you put that in context, the holes make sense. All right. See you in a few. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shar with Beauty and Ashes, and I know it's been a hot minute since I've been on here, and you guys are probably like, we don't even remember who the heck you are, but thus here I am. Today I have a very special video for you guys. I went to go see the movie Us with a very special friend of mine, and I would like to introduce you guys to, well, you know what? He can introduce himself.
Yo, what up? It's your best friend Robert here from Movies and Stuff. We just came and saw Us, and I'm shook to my core. Like, I'm freezing cold. That's why I'm looking like I just escaped from Jerusalem.
Okay, so we just got through seeing the movie Us. We wanted to give you guys a review.
Ooh, that's a trick question, quick answer, cause we only saw it one time.
Yeah, we only saw it one time, and it's a lot. So, and when I tell you, this is not a movie for the faint of heart.
Or faint of mind.
Especially the faint of mind. This is not a movie for anyone who is just looking for entertainment only.
Or anyone that is scared of a rabbit hole.
Yeah. If you are not willing to look past certain aspects and see beyond, you're probably not going to enjoy it as much.
You should probably believe in the Illuminati or that the Illuminati exists.
Conspiracy theorists approved.
Galore. So we're going to try to make this an unspoiler review. I think we can do that.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll do a second review after a second watch, and then probably go into a more.
There will be spoilers on the next. From the beginning, the big elephant in the room for some might be let's go see this movie because we want to go see what black people would do in a horror movie. And if you're thinking that we're going to get the stereotypical, all the things that we joke about in the movie theater, how a black family would handle situations,
that's not what you're getting at all.
Now we do get a real black family, African American family. Like when you see these people, as us, that's my uncle, those are my cousins, that's me and my family in the car back in the day, all of that.
It doesn't lean into stereotypical tropes. It actually gives you a completely different view of the modern suburban type of black American family, which is great because you don't see that a lot. Not if at all. You normally have a stereotypical angry black woman, tough macho black man.
The man and the woman not together, baby mama type situation.
Yeah, he didn't give us that at all. He gave us a full-fledged chocolate, 100%, 100% cocoa.
Authentic.
Family.
It's not like we just got this script that was meant for another type of family and they just casted a black family. No. We in there like swimwear.
Yeah. So he did a great job of casting. Lupita Nyong'o She is everything.
She is. To hear her talk about this movie is the main reason why I got so excited. Right. To hear this actress speak on this movie, and all I know is that it's a horror movie. And after Get Out, okay, I know it's gonna make me think, but that just hearing Lupita talk about it, she talked about this like she talked about Black Panther.
Like she's so prolific. She is the star. She is the star of this movie. If you are not convinced about this woman's acting abilities, you need to check yourself.
She needs to be nominated for something.
She
needs to be nominated for something.
She brought it. She brought it. The people are going to have a hard time coming up with that type of performance that she gave in this particular movie. Winston Duke.
I know your name, Winston Duke. We're going to be working together. We're going to be on set somewhere.
I already loved you.
Like you're my man in Black Panther, but this, I know who Winston Duke is, because in this movie, he does not give you, what's his name?
M'Baku.
He does not give you M'Baku at all.
M'Baku.
He doesn't give you that person at all. He gives you this real corny dad that he is super corny, but dads that are like this.
Right, my dad's like that.
And he almost get in your nerve. Like, he comes right up here like, look, dude, look, for real.
Yeah, there are some parts where you just sit there and you're just like, eye roll to the max. Like, you just like, wow.
But they also do it in the movie. And it's also a thing, like when the daughter does at that one part of the movie where she does it.
Yeah, she rolled her eyes hella hard, but we all were. So it was like, good continuity.
But he does get crazy. You want to get crazy? He got crazy. He handled what he had to handle.
Yeah.
Shoot, and I'll give this is storybook acting 101. Each character brought certain things to the ensemble. A lot of people might not like the dismissiveness of the dad,
but it's necessary
because it wasn't about the dad. It was about the mom. It was about Lupita.
Lupita's characters are the star. If you are looking for Winston Duke to come in with this macho type of personality, this overly masculine type of self, you are going to be vastly disappointed, and you might not like his character if that is what you were looking for. However, he gives you what you need for the movie. You need him.
Yes.
You don't think you do.
Yeah, you do need him in a movie because what he gives as an actor, as that character, and as a piece of the ensemble, you can only get it from that person, from that character in the grand arc of this movie.
Yes, you
is the
can't
only
have
way.
him over-grandized. You can't. He can't come in big and macho. It'll ruin everything. So the kids. Can I give big ups to the kids? I normally don't like child actors. I'm gonna be very honest with you because there's something very naive in a lot of their acting, and with these characters that they were playing, you didn't need someone who was unsure of what they were bringing to the table. These kids embodied who they were. They weren't over the top, like they were trying to do too much.
Kids.
They weren't annoying. They played their roles in a way that you were like, this is kind of how you would want a child to react in this situation.
Yes, I liked how they weren't. Oh, they were very well balanced.
Yes, very balanced.
In my house growing up, if my family was in this type of situation, when you're told to do certain things by certain people in a certain way, you drop what you're doing and you do it.
You do it, and that's what they. I mean, I just think that they broke away. Like some people were trying to compare child actors, like in the Babadook. I don't know if you've seen that movie. But the main character, one of the main characters, is a child, and you could still see the essence of innocence. But these children, at one point, stopped being innocent, and they're dual characters, especially so. And it wasn't in such a cheesy way where you were like
these child actors came to act.
They
deliver. It is your job as an actor to deliver,
and they did it. I mean, I haven't seen too many child actors do that in a long time.
And you're in with these kids, and the kids are separate, and even the kids, they have their own journey as siblings that they go through.
Right.
And there's the grand arc. There's a lot of mini arcs, and there's a lot of great moments in this movie.
There's so much symbolism.
Like there's so much symbolism that we need to go see it again to just see all the things that we missed. Because I had just a nostalgia that glossed over the whole movie. Like I get to see this black family, this melanated family.
Right.
Not just like sometimes they get like the fair skin. No, we got some dark skinned people that we don't really see on camera like this. We don't get to see a family unit like this on the big screen. So I was here for it.
They were all beautiful.
All beautiful. Let me go back now and see the symbolism and see how it all applies, because there's a lot of things that they touch on that are happening right now in the real world that can affect us and are affecting us in the real world.
And if you think that it does not touch you, also, this is a big ups to my black people. Let me already give you a forewarning, okay? This is not just about you. It's not just about us as black people. It's about us as, they've already, if you've watched any reviews, then you know, it's us as Americans, us as
the U.S.
a country, people, you know? So everybody can put themselves in the shoes of the characters. Everyone. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect a Get Out theme. That's not what this is.
There isn't a us and them.
No, not at all. It is literally just us. There's no common thread enemy that you can just go, oh, that's that
There's
person.
no common thread anywhere in this movie. When you get to the end, even if you have not been paying attention, you're going to be rather confused.
Yeah.
If you have been paying attention, you're going to be confused and conflicted.
Yes. Let me tell you how messed up I was after this movie. We walk out of the theater, and I was in a daze. I was just out of it. And then I forgot that I drove us to the theater. So I'm standing out there, and I'm looking at him like, when's he going to... And then I was like, I drove, but I don't remember where my car is. I don't know where my car is.
You have to...
And so we walked in the complete opposite direction of where my car was.
What was it I said when I got to the car that summed it up, this whole movie? What's it really about? I can't remember. It was so on point. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't have a pen. Okay. It was us and them. Classism.
Very much classism. It's very heavily built on the issue of classism. If you understand classism, you'll understand this movie. If you understand the dichotomy of yourself and how you do things and why you do things, and the fact that sometimes you are your own worst enemy, the way that you think, the way that you do things are not always deep rooted in the best of intentions.
Or that your wishing or level of comfortability or having a comfortable life comes at the sacrifice of someone else living beneath you.
Someone else, yes, someone else living beneath you, definitely. And that has no color. That has nothing, it's a socioeconomic issue. And I think that if you care about those things, you'll appreciate the way that he narrated the story of
I could write 3 term papers on this movie.
and still probably not get to the bottom of it.
Like
because
one on
he left.
filmmaking, one on social commentary,
Yeah.
and one just on the state of culture.
Right.
And not just black culture, but American culture and all of its levels and facets.
Right.
I'm here for it.
I think that Jordan Peele is doing something that we have not seen in film in a long time, and that is to tell us about us. I think in both Get Out and with this movie, Us, he is taking a mirror and going, look, versus just giving us something for the sake of entertainment. If you've seen Marvel movies, you've seen entertainment. If you've seen, the same repeated stuff, I don't think you're going to get repeats from Jordan Peele. I personally think he did a knockout job on this because of how deep it goes. It's not one layer.
I'm trying to think. Is there a flaw? Something I don't like or don't agree with? Because even with the things I didn't understand, I did come to an understanding once I let it just ponder and marinate on my brain. Because some things I don't deal with. Throughout the movie, right? There's a great job of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
There's not just one of 2 things that are said in the beginning that we're going to meet later or see later in the movie. Everything that is said is in reference to something else or something that's going to happen. Every single thing.
And if you don't understand that, if you don't get that, when certain things happen, you're going to be confused.
Like there's things there are things that characters do in this movie, and I'm going, why is she doing this? This doesn't make sense.
Right.
But when you get all the way to the very last frame of the movie, those actions make sense.
All of them. And for those of you who say that, because I've seen a lot of reviews where people were saying that there were holes. Holes are left for a reason. A lot of times writers, directors leave stuff open for your interpretation, and also leaves room for, if they want to piggyback on that storyline, they can fill the holes themselves.
So I'll go into what I want in the I don't know. It's been confirmed that this is a whole universe, right?
It's not confirmed that he wants to do it.
So he wants to. Yeah. So with this movie, you can see the expansion of the universe.
Yeah.
Because there are
so many questions left unanswered.
Okay. Look, if you want to put this in a universe type of thing, this right here that we just got, this is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. That's definitely true. There was no end to this, and there was no. There was no indication of what the beginning specifically was and why.
Because when you ask the question, how did we get here? That's never explained.
Nope.
They say that this, and this happened, and then this, and this happened, and this, and this happened, and that's how we got here.
Right.
And then at the end, there's no closure. You're going at the end, okay, wait, what could be going on next? Oh yeah, this was said here, this was said here, so this could happen after the end of the movie, or this could happen at the end of the movie.
Absolutely.
We don't know.
And you're going to be looking at people very differently. You're
yourself.
not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Because, the whole... Got it. This whole movie is a self-reflection of self. Don't try to view anybody else from any point of view. Because don't try. In other words, don't try to go and say, "Oh, this person's probably acting like this." Because da 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 da. Now you have to look at your own prejudices of why you perceive why that person is that way. Because you don't know. You don't know what's in people's hearts, and you don't know why they do what they do. And if you make judgment calls on everybody's actions and how they do things before you really understand it, you might be making some mistakes.
So if you like something that's going to make you think,
yes,
this is the movie.
This is one of the greatest movies I've seen this year.
I might not necessarily rush to go see it in the theater, but this is something you definitely want to watch multiple times, and you're going to see things that you completely missed.
Right.
It's this might be his best work so far, and he's just beginning.
This is his second movie.
Exactly, like between him and Ryan, is it Coogler? See, I was going to say Coogler. Ryan Coogler. What other people are coming up with something that has more social impact?
What other people are? I mean, and I said this. Don't think I'm being disrespectful. Spike Lee, I love you. You are one of the greatest of all time.
You're the reason why we even got to this point.
You're even the reason we have a Jordan Peele. Let's be honest with each other. But
you were snubbed over and over again. Conspiracy, but that's a whole other video.
Y'all.
No. We're not even gonna comment on that.
We're not even gonna go on that part. But I'm gonna say there hasn't been many black producers, black filmmakers since Spike Lee that has made such an impact on the genre of film, and not even horror. I think that if Jordan Peele goes beyond horror as a culture, as black people, as anybody, I think he'll bring something new to the table. And what I mean by something new, I mean new storylines, new characters, new perspective. I don't think he's trying to do the same thing. I think he's trying to do his own thing. And in doing so, he's breaking barriers. If you see this movie, if you don't see this movie for any other reason, for me, it was important to see because to me this is history. This is the first time you have seen a black horror film where we're not dying out in the end, where we're not just a sideshow. We are the main crux of
and it's not a parody.
And it's not a parody.
Too much.
No. It's not so much blackness that you're like, I can't relate.
Like, it doesn't matter. All right, black people, it don't matter where you're from. You know this family. You've seen this family.
Yeah.
This family is in your family.
Yeah.
Like, if you're from the hood and you know you got some people that live in the suburbs, it's that family. If you're in the suburbs, these are your neighbors. If you're from another country, like, this is what you see on TV.
Well,
yes.
Yes, but this might be the first time you've seen this on TV that way. Because I think a lot of times...
Okay, I think, but not on TV, in advertisement, in pictures. You know, the smiling family?
Yeah.
This is them.
It looks like that. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And he did a great job.
Casting was amazing.
Casting was...
They look like a family. I can believe that Lupita... And,
they went to school together.
Yeah, they went to acting school together.
They went to acting school together, and I was like, and they've been friends ever since.
Forever.
And I was
like, you know who else they went to acting school with? Ooh. I can't think of her name, but Domalaji General.
Stop.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I need her to be in the Jordan Peele movie too. I think she's incredible. I think she is absolutely incredible, and I would love to see her in a different universe. She's done zombies. She's been a general.
Domalaje.
A Domalaje. I need to see her in something else. I don't want to just know her as Michonne or as General. I think that she has Oscar worthy in her. She just hasn't been given the role yet.
I already got the role in the next Jordan movie that she's going to be like. Remember we were talking about earlier. This is the beginning. I mean, middle. Right. I can see her in something in the beginning.
I would love to see her in something else, and I would love to see from this movie. I want to see more Lupita. I have to see more Winston Duke, and I want to see those kids in some other stuff too. I think that they both are going to break some barriers themselves.
Both of those kids.
Yeah, those kids were incredible actors.
I mean, because first you're playing against yourself. You're on set And what you're probably looking at a X on a wall, or maybe.
Actually, Lupita talked about that.
Oh, for real?
Literally.
Well, I know that's sort of, you got the CGI and all that stuff. It is not easy to act, and there's no one to play off of.
You're playing off yourself.
So for them kids to do that, especially the child. The boy.
The boy, yeah, he's the youngest.
When y'all see the movie, y'all see why.
Jordan said, he was like, I wouldn't recommend doing this after having done it. That's how new it is. He would not recommend doing it.
Making the movie? Or
no, making double scenes with people playing against themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Because he said it was very hard. So big ups to all of the cast, and even the white couple. I hate to say that. No offense.
Not to say it like that.
Look, I love them, and I'm sad.
You know what? Just like, sometimes somebody might want to take this opportunity to do a revenge and do other cultures how we've been done in these type of movies. But that wasn't the case here either.
Not at all.
It was very real, the interactions. It was very real, what is said between the two families and whatnot. Yeah. And everybody brought it.
Yes.
Yes, they're not the main focal point, but...
They were so important, though.
Just as important, and those... Especially the actress, I can't think of her name, but I loved her crazy. I love what she did. I love the way things were done.
Yeah.
I can't even find a flaw. And I like to talk. I like to talk that.
Yeah. He does. Trust me. There's not been a movie I don't think we've seen where he was like, I couldn't care for this, but because we understand that there was more going on, I can't just say, oh.
Oh!
Y'all aren't freaking out because you don't know. You don't know. If you haven't seen it, you don't know.
I'm done.
You don't know. I tried to get you to this room. I tried to get you to
That's a wrap.
We're done.
I'm gonna go watch the movie again, and we're gonna be back with the spoiler one. I can't deal with this right now.
We're done.
I need to wait for the time to change.
We're done.
Ah!
It changed.
Okay.
We're done. We're done. This is the end of the video. This is
Are
literally
you still recording?
Yes, this is the end of the video. We're done.
Oh.
I
Okay.
can't
Okay,
deal
the time
with this.
change.
We'll talk to y'all later.
It's your best friend, Robert L.
And your girl Shar from Beauty and Ashes.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Word up.